Hi, this is Barbara, the East Coast Dragon Lady. I'm coming to you on a Thursday. I've been MIA in doing any videos, and that's why I'm jumping on now. Even though I didn't think I was going to do a video, it keeps reoccurring. So a couple of things I want to talk about. Mercury is still retrograde, and I don't know about anybody else, but this particular Mercury retrograde is really kicking my butt. And then I realized that this year, every time Mercury has gone retrograde, I seem to have like intense stuff come up. I know it's past stuff. And I was like, and I've never in all these years ever really paid attention to Mercury being retrograde until this year. And it's always been a time where self-doubt comes up, questioning, who am I? What am I doing? Why am I here? All the things that we do, that sort of reflection. But I was using my dragon cards and using some archangels and things like that. And I've posted on my Facebook page that I've realized that all week I've been getting the wind dragon, and that's clearing the path. So I'm realizing that when Mercury goes retrograde, for me, it brings up a lot of past stuff. And I'm realizing that even 25 years later, there's still stuff coming up that needs to be cleared. And I think that's why the wind dragons have been around all week, because every time I pull cards or I do a different layout, or I'll just pick a card for me, the wind dragon comes saying that they're clearing the path for me. So when you get those reoccurring cards, they're the ones to pay attention to. So I know that my path is being cleared, which is good. I also realize that I need to pay attention to what is coming up and why it's coming up. And they're the things that we never really want to go and think about. And for me, it's been a reflection on the past 25 years. And I realized today that this month and the month of actually July, I've been divorced 25 years, which is sort of pretty significant for me. That's a quarter of a century. I was married for 24 years. I've now been divorced longer than I was married. So it's sort of bittersweet, I guess, but that's what's come up for me. So I wanted to share that with you. Also, for the last couple of times, the Archangel Azrael has also appeared for me, which is transcendence. You wouldn't be who you are without what you have overcome. Own your own story. So I think I need to spend more time reflecting on that, owning my story, knowing what it's meant for me, what I've had to break cycles, also within my family, my two sons repeating cycles within the male divine feminine and the divine masculine. We've had to break those cycles, which we've been successful in doing. But it made me question why this happens when Mercury's retrograde and why this year. And I think that's some of the answers. I keep Googling Mercury retrograde to see if I can figure it out. So it said, what you should do when Mercury is retrograde. This is from the Almanac. The planet Mercury rules communication in all forms, listening, writing, reading, speaking, and so on, as well as activities closely related to communication, like negotiations and contracts. It also rules travel, automobiles, shipping, and mail. So when Mercury is retrograde, try to remain flexible, patient, and understanding. Allow extra time for travel and avoid signing any new contracts that you're unsure of. Double check your email responses. Check in with reservations before taking a trip. Take time to review projects and plans before making decisions. You can't stop your life, but plan ahead. Have backup plans and be prepared for people's shorter fuses and miscommunication. Some blame Mercury retrograde for all the chaos that happens in their lives. However, this is a good time to sit back and review what you put your energy towards. So I've said all week when I've posted my cards that for my oracle deck and the archangels that have been really strong for me. So in my beginning, when I started channeling, I channeled a lot of archangels and a lot of extraterrestrials, and I feel like I'm having to go back there, go back and reconnect with some of the archangels that have actually come up. Kyle Gray has brought out a new oracle deck, which is 22 archangels. Yeah, 22 archangel. Even though I'm always saying I'm not buying another oracle deck, Kyle Gray just released these a few weeks ago, 22 archangel oracles, which has really spoken to me. And then today I actually pulled the goddess Diana. So I thought I would also read some of this for you, because it's about focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Diana is the Roman moon goddess of the hunt. She also is known as Artemides in Greek mythology, where she has similar attributes. She is often depicted with wild animals around her, and she is associated with the moon. She connects deeply with the wild beasts that come out at night. She often is seen holding a bow and a quiver of arrows, which signifies her ability to help us focus on a vision. She also helps us tune into our intuitive side so that we can listen to the wisdom that will guide us towards our goal. In particular, she encourages women to move into their true power and promote equality for all souls. So I've also been taken to work on and write about our soul and our soul message and what is our soul. So I'm learning, as always, whenever I start channeling these sort of things. It's a learning curve for me, but I'm very drawn to learning about what is our soul purpose, who is our soul family, what is the soul family, all of those questions. So I guess I'm answering my own question here, because I'm still questioning, why is this so intense during these so there are 4 periods of Mercury retrograde this year. We've got one more to come, unfortunately, because it definitely, it also says that even though it doesn't cause mental illness, it actually affects people that suffer with mental illness. And not that I would say that I suffer from mental illness, but I certainly have had bouts of depression during my life, and that's sort of how it's been feeling, that sort of feeling of being disconnected, I guess. Yeah, definitely felt disconnected. And usually when I reach out to the dragons, the archangels, whoever, I get something back, but I'm not, other than if I use my oracle cards, then I'm getting messages. So they're definitely closing in around me and helping me to be selective about what I'm bringing in for me. I'd really be interested to know if any of you are really feeling it this particular Mercury retrograde. I'd love to have a discussion. I'm always asking. I'm also questioning what are my next steps? What should I be doing with what I know now? Should I be stepping back? So I've still got a lot of things to process. Yeah, I thought I'd just jump on and talk about that, because I didn't do anything on Sunday about what's happening, because it's so intense for me. So I hope this has helped some of you, or one of you, if you see this, that you're not alone. I have to remind myself sometimes that I'm not alone, because it does feel like that as well, that we're doing this on our own. We're not. there's a lot of us doing this work feeling exactly the same way. So drop me a message below, and we can connect. So have a good rest of Thursday, and I may jump on over the weekend.